recipe number 1 is honey garlic chicken. It's a really great recipe, and I want to tell you how this is going to work. I am going to make 3 freezer bags of each recipe. I went to Costco, I picked 4 recipes that I've written that are amazing and delicious, and you're gonna love them. And then I thought, let's make 3 bags of each, so that way we take advantage of those bulk ingredients. I don't want you to buy these huge things of carrots and have no idea what to do with them, or have cans and cans and cans of black beans in your pantry for the next year. We're gonna use them today in our meals. So we're gonna do 3 of each, and I'm gonna add the meat at the end. So working in an assembly line, meal number 1, honey garlic chicken. Let's add our soy sauce. It is 1/4 cup. You don't need to write these down because they will be in your freebie that I'm sending out after class. I want you to just relax right now, enjoy. Maybe you're having a snack, maybe put your feet up, drink a cup of tea. You can just let me do all the work. Let me do all the work now, and then you can make these meals later. So then I'm gonna add 1/4 cup of honey. I'm just gonna squeeze that. Oh, I might need both hands. This is a big thing of honey from Costco. I'm gonna put this in here. And I wanna point out what sets these meals apart from anything else you see online. Now, and that is they are all frozen raw. That's right. When I talk about my method of freezer cooking, it is everything frozen raw. You're gonna watch me. I'm gonna add the sauces, the seasonings, the spices, the meat. Everything goes into the bags raw. That means they're so quick and easy to make. You won't believe how quickly these meals come together. And whenever I cook them, they taste exactly like a freshly prepared meal. They don't have that leftover taste that a lot of people don't like. They're gonna taste fresh, they're gonna taste delicious, exactly like a home-cooked meal without all the stress. So that is huge. I also try and keep my recipes really simple. Most are 10 ingredients or less, and I care about them being healthy too. It's not just about convenience. Like convenience, you can go to the drive-thru. I want them to be healthy. So those are the things I'm thinking about whenever I have written these recipes, and I've been writing them for a long, long, long time now. Looks like we have our honey. Now we are going to add sesame oil. Now I didn't buy this at Costco. I bought almost every single ingredient at Costco, but I love the sesame oil in this recipe. If you're in a pinch, you can use olive oil, but the flavoring of this is so good that I really would use it if you can. Just buy it at your local grocery store if you don't already have some on hand in your pantry. Just gonna make sure I add this to every single meal. I'm adding 2 tablespoons of it. Okay, I'm gonna add 2 tablespoons of ketchup. If we haven't met before, hi! It's nice to meet you, I'm Kelly. Welcome to my house, welcome to my kitchen. I got started with these freezer meals a long, long time ago. It was actually 10 years ago. Like what? I feel like I'm getting so old now. So 10 years ago, I had a 2-year-old daughter and a baby. And I remember at the time just feeling like so busy. I was working, I was taking care of my daughters, I was trying to keep my house semi-clean, I was trying to cook dinner. And it felt like there was never enough time for all the things I really wanted to be doing. So I'm good at organizing, and I thought, what if I got organized with my meals? I had been making these like easy crock pot recipes, and I thought, well, they're just going in my crock pot raw. Why couldn't they be good in the freezer raw and then cook later? And it was just like this light bulb moment because I thought, if I didn't have to cook, what could I do every single day instead with that half an hour or that hour at dinner time? I could be taking my girls outside to play. I could go for a walk. I could call a friend. I could see my husband when he got home from work, sit down and be like, hey, how was your day? And it felt like the entire world would open up to me if I didn't have to cook dinner every night. So that weekend, I bought the ingredients for 5 of my recipes. I made them, we ate them the next week for 5 dinners. And like, it was literally life-changing. It worked. And that's why I am still doing it 10 years later. Like, if you're looking for some kind of answer, this is it. Like, it really works over time. This isn't some kind of like quick fix. It's not going to be something you do for a week, a month, and you just can't sustain it. This works over and over and over again. Now, I just added the seasonings, and that included onion powder, garlic powder, salt, pepper, and crushed red pepper flakes. I mixed those up before class. I knew I was gonna be sharing a lot of stories with you. So I mixed that up, and then I just put it in each bag. These are gonna be really flavorful. This is a great, great recipe. So I already added that, and all we need is the chicken, and I will add that at the very end. Now, I wanted to tell you, I have some experiences like testimonials and comments from people who have tried my recipes. So I want to share those because it's one thing for me to tell you they're great. It's something else for other people who are really making these and making it work for them. So Teresa messaged me and said, I became a member after watching one of your videos. I hate cooking. I wasn't good at it. But now I make stress-free dinners that my family loves. Plus, I just spent $127 yesterday for 8 or 9 meals, which is a huge savings for us, and there's no food waste. I have thrown away so much food that I bought to make a recipe and didn't get the chance to, and it went bad, or had so much left over, no one ate it. Isn't that the worst? I hate that too. So Teresa, I'm glad that these are working for you. I'm glad that you found that there really isn't food going to waste, because that's important to me too. And I'm thinking about the people today who are maybe looking for the motivation to make their first meal. Is that you? Like, I was just thinking today before this class, there's people out there who are like, I want to make my first meal. I was talking to my neighbor the other day and she said, I know this is going to work for me. I'm really excited about it. I just have to actually do something. I have to make one. And so what I want to tell you is you just got to make that first meal. If you don't want to make all 12, you don't have to. You can. If you have that excitement, go to Costco, buy everything. But if you don't, even make one. Even pick that honey garlic chicken and you could like make it fresh or double that recipe. Here's what you do. Okay, you go to your honey garlic chicken recipe. I emailed it to you. You order the ingredients for 2 of them. You make one for dinner tomorrow or next week. And at the same time, you put the ingredients in a bag and you freeze it. And then you're going to eat it for dinner. You're going to be like, whoa, this is amazing. I'm so glad I have one in my freezer. And then you're going to eat it again over the next 3 months. So you're not going to be sick of it. So I really want to encourage you to like get going, like just give it a shot. I know once you get started, you're going to get hooked.